Well, a new vehicle might just be the solution for this, at least for those who are in Japan. Japan will roll out a dual-made vehicle that resembles a minibus and can run both on roads and railway tracks.
Japan just revealed a brand new type of transport so advanced that it shocked Russia. With super-fast speeds, smart AI tech, and a sleek design, it is truly groundbreaking, and not just another cool invention. These innovations, showcased at events like the 2025 Osaka World Expo, highlight Japan's commitment to sustainable and efficient transport solutions. So, what exactly did Japan build that has got everyone talking? And why is a major country like Russia suddenly worried? Join us as we dive into the details of Japan's groundbreaking innovation and see why this transport breakthrough might redefine global power dynamics. Kanguro. Our list of such shocking inventions starts with the Kanguro. Kanguro is a visionary personal mobility robot developed by University of Tokyo Professor Shunji Yamanaka with the Future Robotics Technology Center's Takayuki Furuta of the Chiba Institute of Technology. With its 3 wheels, the robot has the ease of switching from one mode to the other. It can serve as a helper robot, gliding around a person on its own, carrying out tasks like shopping, and even serving as a communication device. As demanded, it turns into a scootable scooter with a maximum speed of 10 kilometers per hour. Equipped with advanced AI and robotics technology, Kanguro navigates around spaces using Furo's Scan SLAM system, which detects and moves around obstacles safely. But that's not all. Made to help humans and machines work closely together as a team, Kanguro emphasizes intuitive interaction. Riders can steer by leaning in the direction of travel, much like slalom skiing, thanks to its sensitive body dynamics. To further enhance the experience of riding, it features a body sonic system that emits heartbeat-like pulses, providing haptic feedback on speed. Always prioritizing safety in potential collision scenarios, Kanguro's smart stop function automatically engages the brakes to prevent accidents. This innovative design has been awarded the very prestigious Platinum A Design Award for Vehicle, Mobility, and Transport Design, for its excellence in balancing functionality and user-centric design. Its creation is still in progress. Designers envision days when robots such as Kanguro would be summoned as one would order a taxi to take you a comfortable ride to work or to the store. Raptor. Next up, meet Japan's Roids Tech and their 3-wheeled electric vehicle that doesn't fit into a conventional category. The Raptor, which has a 48-volt lithium-ion battery, can travel at speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour and has an operating range of 40 kilometers, making it a moped that requires a license to use. The Raptor's unique feature is that it is modular. The vehicle can be split into an upper design and a ground block, so users can personalize its configuration. That flexibility opens up space for other uses besides personal mobility, such as adding sensor-loaded robots for autonomous driving. Its compact size and cutting-edge structure are designed to revolutionize mobility in urban areas with functionality alongside cultural momentum towards more active transportation solutions. On the other hand, Russia's Taurus 2x2 offers a tough mobility solution. As an off-road farm and recreational vehicle for country use, the 2-wheel drive motorcycle boasts large low-pressure tires, which permit it to trek over challenging terrain, including water and mud. Surprisingly light at about 181 pounds, the Taurus can be dismantled in approximately 5 minutes, which will fit into a car trunk. While not street legal, its functionality is focused on usability and durability, serving those contexts where conventional cars fail. The Raptor and the Taurus 2x2 are 2 such considerate reactions to mobility needs, both well adapted to their respective cultural and environmental contexts. The next on the list is even more fascinating. Concept iWalk. Meanwhile, Toyota's Concept iWalk is a compact mobility unit for pedestrian spaces with AI. It is three-wheeled and has a variable wheelbase, which offers stability and maneuverability, with an adjustable wheelbase depending on speed for better balance. It has a low floor, making entry easy for all ages without the need for special clothes or footwear. With an autonomous driving capability, the Concept iWalk can drive safely in pedestrian zones, occupying roughly the same amount of space as a pedestrian and being able to spin on the spot. The vehicle features a joystick-style steering function, eliminating the need for body movement to control direction, which is particularly beneficial for elderly users. An integrated AI agent interacts with users, understanding their needs and guiding them safely around obstacles. If the system senses danger while in motion, it will warn the driver and automatically take avoiding measures. The Concept iWalk is envisioned for shared services in leisure spots and other popular outdoor locations, aiming to increase people's range of movement with safety and security. ILYI. For those with softer taste, Japanese designer Mikiya Kobayashi, in collaboration with carmaker Aisin and furniture manufacturer Karimoku, created the ILYI, which is a three-wheeled electric scooter that merges artisanal craftsmanship and modern mobility technology. Comfort and accessibility focus, it is fitted with a cushioned leather seat and a 4 km/h low-speed limit, and is ideal for indoor and outdoor use, with elderly users and mobility-impaired individuals set to benefit in particular. With an inbuilt safety sensor, the scooter will automatically halt in the event of the detection of obstacles, further enhancing the safety of users. The ILYA is a form and function balanced design that aims to provide a more inclusive mobility solution. Its thoughtful design not only addresses the functional issues of users, but also does so with the intent of creating a more aesthetic surrounding environment, extending the boundaries of the conventional form of mobility aids. If you think this is mind-blowing, this next one will surprise you. The Moto Compacto. Honda, never one to be left behind, drops a nostalgic gem, the Moto Compacto, a remake of their 40-year-old gas scooter. This compact electric ride hits 24 km/h, has a 19-kilometer range, and charges in just 3.5 hours. Light and slick at under 19 kilograms, it's perfect for a casual park ride, and all for $1,000. Honda reintroduces the Moto Compacto, a modern electric revival of its 1980s Moto Compo scooter. This compact e-scooter folds into a suitcase-sized form, making it ideal for urban dwellers seeking convenient, last-mile transportation. Weighing approximately 19 kilograms, it reaches speeds up to 24 km/h and offers a range of about 19 kilometers on a single charge. The Moto Compacto fully charges in 3.5 hours using a standard 110-volt outlet. Priced at $995, it's available through Honda and Acura dealerships in the US. Designed with urban mobility in mind, the Moto Compacto features a 490-watt motor, a digital speedometer, integrated lighting, and a smartphone app for customizing ride settings. Its aluminum frame and minimalist design pay homage to the original Moto Compo while offering modern conveniences like onboard storage and a carry handle. Yamaha's Motoid 2. The Motoid 2 is a futuristic AI-powered concept bike that can balance itself, recognize its rider's face and gestures, and respond like a loyal companion. It's full of smart features and advanced technology, making it feel more like a robot pet than a traditional motorcycle. In contrast, Russian bikes, both old Soviet models and newer versions, are tough, simple machines made to survive rough terrain and cold weather. They don't have AI or flashy tech, but they are built to last. The design of these bikes also shows the difference in philosophy. Yamaha aims for a sleek, organic look, like a living creature, with body parts that move and light up in response to the rider. Russian motorcycles, on the other hand, stick to a very practical style. They're built like tools, with visible engines and steel frames that emphasize function over looks. While Japan's design invites emotion and interaction, Russian bikes stick to business and durability, built more for the field than the showroom. When it comes to the ride itself, Yamaha's Motoid 2 reimagines the experience by removing traditional handlebars and using body posture and AI to steer. It's designed for connection and ease. Russian bikes, especially models like the Ural with sidecars, need physical strength and full control from the rider, with no automation involved. These differences highlight deeper cultural values. Japan's pursuit of harmony and innovation versus Russia's focus on strength, survival, and simplicity. While one dreams forward, the other stands firm on the tried-and-true ground. ILYI Model F. Next up is the ILYI Model F, which is a marvel of modern mobility engineering that seamlessly blends style, smart technology, and travel-ready convenience. Weighing just 24 kilograms without the battery, this ultra-lightweight power chair folds in under 3 seconds into a compact 46.5 centimeters length, making it ideal for stowing in car trunks, overhead compartments, or tight storage spaces. Its nimble 78-centimeter turning radius allows for effortless navigation through narrow hallways, elevators, and bustling urban environments. The Model F boasts a 20-kilometer or 12.4-mile range and can tackle inclines up to 10 degrees, ensuring reliable performance across various terrains. Here's where it gets even more fascinating. Enhancing user experience, the ILYI smartphone app offers remote control capabilities, allowing you to drive the chair via Bluetooth, lock or unlock it, and monitor key device stats. Personalization is also at the forefront, with 5 vibrant arm color options and adjustable armrests that cater to your comfort and style preferences. The Model F's water-resistant build ensures longevity in the face of splashes and light rain, and its airline-approved lithium-ion battery takes 5 hours to charge. While the Model F reinvents convenience, Russia's Yablochkov EV has also pushed the limits of compact electric mobility with its light wheelchair designs. But ILYI Inc. pushes even further with smartphone compatibility and rapid folding, features that make the Model F feel like the Tesla of power chairs. Whether flying through crowded city streets or boarding an aeroplane, this is next-generation accessibility in action. Honda UNI 1. Honda UNI 1 is not just a wheelchair, but a game-changing combination of mobility and engaging entertainment. The self-balancing, hands-free personal mobility device reacts to subtle shifts in your body position, allowing you to move effortlessly in any direction without so much as lifting a hand. Honda's Omni-Traction drive system makes the UNI 1 move smoothly in multiple directions, making navigation simple and easy. Combined with a virtual reality headset also known as VR, the UNI-1 turns into an interactive media platform for virtual experiences. People can enjoy VR adventure games that simulate experiences like flying through the air or sliding down water slides while moving in the actual space. This integration of physical movement with virtual environments creates a unique, multimodal experience that redefines personal mobility. While Russia's Exoatlet has made strides in futuristic mobility with its rehabilitation-focused exoskeletons, Honda takes a different approach by blending practical transport with virtual reality entertainment. The UNI 1's combination of self-balancing technology, intuitive control, and immersive VR capabilities positions it as a pioneering innovation in personal mobility. Whether navigating through a shopping mall or exploring virtual worlds, the UNI 1 offers a thrilling and accessible experience that challenges traditional perceptions of mobility devices. Pooh. And finally, meet Pooh. Yes, that's what it is named. This isn't a scooter, it's a revolution in backpack form. Built from tough thermoplastic polyurethane, Pooh inflates in minutes, tips the scales at 5.5 kilograms when deflated, and zooms around the city at 15 kilometers per hour on its quick 2050-watt motor. Want to catch a train? Deflate, fold, and stow it like an umbrella. While Pooh reinvents portability, Russia's InMotion Climber features a foldable electric scooter with rugged city specifications, but all of them fall short of Pooh's Air and Go ease. Imagine a Transformer toy and Jetsons technology combined. This is tomorrow's scooter, yesterday. For city dwellers tired of clunky transportation, Pooh isn't just convenient, it's magic. From grocery-snatching robots to inflatable city flyers, Japan is leading a quiet revolution in mobility. So, do you think Japan is truly taking the lead, and which of these models would you go for? Let us know in the comment section. Honda Motors and the flying car vision.
It's a flying wheelchair! No, nope, and definitely not. This is the Cadillac personal space that provides a vision of what transportation might look like in the coming decades.
Honda Motors is one of the biggest and most well-known car companies in the world. It has been making cars, motorcycles, and other vehicles for many years. People trust Honda because it makes strong, reliable, and affordable cars. The company is always trying to create new and exciting technology. It does not just focus on regular cars. Honda also works on futuristic ideas that could change the way people travel. One of the most exciting ideas Honda is working on is the concept of flying cars. Unsurprisingly, many people have dreamed about flying cars for a long time. Movies, books, and TV shows have made flying cars seem like something that only exists in the far future. But Honda wants to make that dream a reality. The company is working on creating a flying car that could one day be used by ordinary people to travel quickly and easily. One of the biggest challenges of making a flying car is figuring out how it will work.
Flying cars are real. They are taking off right now as we speak. And our next story takes a look as to how the future of transportation is changing faster than what anyone imagined. Take a look.
Because a regular car has wheels and moves on roads, while a regular airplane has wings and needs a long runway to take off. But a flying car needs to be different. It must be able to take off and land in small spaces, just like a helicopter. It also needs to be easy to control so that people who are not trained pilots can fly it. Honda is working on a design that allows the flying car to lift off vertically, meaning it can rise straight up into the air without needing a runway. This type of design is called EVTOL, which stands for Electric Vertical Takeoff and Landing. The idea is that a person could park their flying car in their driveway, lift off straight into the air, fly to their destination, and land again without needing a special airport. Things don't end there. Another important challenge is making sure the flying car is safe. In the air, there are no traffic lights, stop signs, or clear roads like on the ground. If many flying cars are in the sky at the same time, there has to be a system that makes sure they do not crash into each other. Honda is working on ways to create technology that allows flying cars to avoid accidents. Some of this technology already exists in self-driving cars, which use sensors and computers to detect objects and prevent crashes. Honda wants to use similar technology for its flying cars so that they can fly safely without human error causing accidents. One of the reasons people are excited about flying cars is that they could make travel much faster. Right now, people spend a lot of time stuck in traffic. In big cities, traffic jams can make it very frustrating to drive anywhere. A trip that should take 20 minutes might take an hour because of all the other cars on the road. With flying cars, there would be no need to sit in traffic. People could fly over busy roads and get to their destinations much faster. This could save people a lot of time and make travel more convenient. Businesses could also use flying cars to deliver goods quickly. Emergency services like ambulances and firefighters could also use flying cars to reach people faster in dangerous situations. Even though the idea of flying cars is exciting, there are still many problems that need to be solved before they become common. One problem is cost. Right now, making a flying car is very expensive. If flying cars cost too much, only a few people will be able to buy them, and they will not become a normal part of life. Honda is trying to find ways to make flying cars more affordable so that more people can use them. Another problem is energy. Many flying car designs rely on electric power, but batteries that can power a flying car for a long time are still being developed. If flying cars use too much energy, they might not be practical for everyday use. Honda is working on battery and energy technology to make sure that flying cars are both powerful and efficient.
Today, I invite you to dive into the world of this groundbreaking battery. It represents not just power, but also your freedom to travel.
Despite these challenges, Honda is determined to keep working on its flying car vision. Now, we've addressed Honda's flying car vision, but what exactly does the company's flying car look like? Keep watching because these features will definitely blow your mind. Honda's flying car features. In 2021, Honda announced that it would start working on a flying car. The company wanted to take what it had learned from Formula One racing and airplane design and use that knowledge to create something special. One of the most important features of Honda's flying car is that it is a hybrid. This means it uses both electricity and fuel to power its engines. Many electric cars today rely only on batteries, but Honda believes that a hybrid system is better for flying cars because it allows them to travel longer distances without needing to stop and recharge. This is why Honda is using a special electrified gas turbine power unit to give the flying car the ability to fly up to 250 miles on a single trip. One of the most exciting things about Honda's flying car is its rotors. Unlike a regular airplane that has just one or two engines, this flying car has 10 rotors. These rotors help it take off smoothly and stay balanced in the air. Having multiple rotors also makes the flying car safer. If one rotor stops working, the others can still keep the vehicle in the air. Honda's engineers are working hard to make sure that the rotors are strong, quiet, and reliable. They do not want the flying car to be too noisy, especially if it will be used in cities. Another important feature of Honda's flying car is speed. Right now, if someone wants to travel from one city to another, they have to either drive or take a regular airplane. Driving can take a long time because of traffic and road conditions. Honda believes that its flying car can cut travel time in half. For example, a journey that takes 5 hours by car could be completed in just 2.5 hours by flying car. This would make life much easier for people who need to travel long distances for work or other reasons. Instead of spending many hours stuck in traffic, people could simply fly over roads and reach their destinations much faster. Honda is also using its knowledge from Formula One racing to make sure the flying car is powerful and efficient. In Formula One, Honda has developed a special technology that helps race cars recover energy while they drive. This technology, known as regenerative braking, allows the car to save energy and use it later. Honda plans to use a similar system in the flying car. This means that while the car is flying, it can save energy and use it when needed, making it more efficient. This is an important step because flying cars need a lot of power, and making them energy efficient will help them become more practical in the future. That's not all. In addition to speed and efficiency, Honda is also focusing on making the flying car comfortable and safe. Since the company already makes airplanes like the Honda Jet, it knows how to design cabins that are comfortable for passengers. Honda wants people to feel safe and relaxed while flying. The company is working on making sure the flying car has smooth takeoffs and landings, so passengers do not feel sudden movements. It is also designing the inside of the flying car to be as comfortable as possible, just like a regular car. Although Honda's flying car is still in development, the company hopes that one day it will be used for many different purposes. Business people could use it to travel quickly between meetings in different cities. Emergency services could use it to help people in need, such as getting doctors to patients faster or delivering supplies to disaster areas. It could also be used for tourism, allowing people to see cities from the sky and experience new kinds of travel. Honda believes that flying cars could change the way people move from place to place, making travel faster, easier, and more exciting. But Honda is not the only automobile company with this vision. Stay tuned to find out what these other companies are. Other car brands competing with Honda's flying car vision. Honda is not the only car company trying to build a flying car. Many other big car companies and new technology companies are also working on their own flying car projects. These companies know that flying cars could change the way people travel in the future, so they are all trying to be the first to make a flying car that works well, is safe, and is affordable. Some of these companies have been making cars for a long time, while others are new companies that only focus on futuristic vehicles. Even though Honda has a lot of experience with cars, airplanes, and racing technology, it still has to compete with many other companies that also have good ideas and strong teams working on flying cars. One of the biggest companies working on a flying car is Hyundai.
The Hyundai Motor Group is preparing to take to the skies as early as 2028 with the vehicle that you see right over my shoulder here. It's the Supernal SA2, and it's an electric vertical takeoff and landing air taxi.
Hyundai is a South Korean car company that makes millions of cars every year. It is one of the largest car manufacturers in the world. In 2020, Hyundai announced that it was working on a flying taxi project. The company teamed up with Uber to create a flying vehicle that could be used for short trips in cities. Hyundai's flying car is designed to take off and land vertically, just like Honda's eVTOL. It will use electric power and will be able to carry several passengers at a time. Hyundai believes that flying cars will help reduce traffic in big cities and make travel faster. It is working hard to develop this technology so that one day, people will be able to use flying taxis, just like they use regular taxis today. Another company that is competing with Honda is Toyota. Toyota is also a Japanese car company and one of the biggest car manufacturers in the world. In 2021, Toyota invested a lot of money in a company called Joby Aviation, which is working on an all-electric flying car. Joby's flying car is designed to be very quiet and efficient, so it can be used in cities without disturbing people on the ground. Toyota is helping Joby develop the technology needed to make flying cars safe and reliable. Unlike Honda's hybrid flying car, which uses both electricity and fuel, Joby's flying car is fully electric. This means it does not produce pollution and could be better for the environment. That's not all. Another company is Terrafugia, which was originally founded in the United States and later bought by a Chinese company. Terrafugia's flying car is different from other designs because it can drive on the road like a regular car and then transform into an airplane when needed. This means that people could drive their flying car to an airport, take off into the sky, and then land and drive to their destination, but this type of design is more complicated and may take longer to become common. Even luxury car brands like Porsche are getting involved in flying cars. Porsche is known for making fast and expensive sports cars, but it has also partnered with Boeing to develop a high-end flying vehicle. Porsche believes that flying cars could be the next step in luxury travel, allowing wealthy people to move quickly between cities without needing to sit in traffic or wait at airports. Even though Honda has a lot of experience in making cars and airplanes, it will have to work hard to compete with these other companies. The race to build the first successful flying car is just beginning, and the company that creates the best design, the safest technology, and the most affordable price will have the best chance of leading the future of flying transportation. What do you think about Honda's innovation in the flying car frontier?
Yeah, and then A12 is my contribution.
Elon Musk's son has finally spoken out about his father, and his words have sent shockwaves everywhere. No one expected him to break his silence, but when he did, it was something very surprising. The moment his words reached the public, reactions poured in from all corners. Supporters, critics, and even industry experts were left stunned. What did he say that caused such an uproar? And why is everyone talking about it? Join us as we will reveal what Elon Musk's son said about him. XAA 12's unbelievable display of genius. XAA-12 might have a name that looks like it came from a high-tech blueprint, but the real buzz around him isn't just about his unusual name, it's about his intelligence.
What's more important, rockets or cars? Actually, that's a good first question.
Well, I guess they're both important. I guess my career is Mars and cars.
People expect him to be smart because of who his father is, but every now and then, he does something that goes beyond expectations. That's exactly what happened on what was supposed to be an ordinary school day. Like any other morning, students settled in for their usual routine, ready to take a mathematics test. Nothing about the day seemed unusual. It was just another exam designed to challenge their problem-solving skills, but hidden inside the test was a mistake, a miscalculation that nobody had caught. Even the teacher, who had prepared the questions, didn't realize the error was there. It was one of those things that could easily slip past someone, leading every student to arrive at the wrong answer without knowing why. It gets interesting from here. Stay tuned. As the students worked through the questions, most of them simply followed the formulas they had been taught. They trusted that everything was correct, but then there was XAA-12. While others focused on solving the equations, he noticed that something wasn't right. The numbers didn't add up the way they should. Most kids would probably assume they made a mistake and double-check their calculations. But instead of second-guessing himself, he looked closer at the problem itself. That's when he saw it. He knew the flaw wasn't in his work. It was in the question itself. Without hesitation, he raised his hand and pointed out the mistake. The classroom fell silent for a moment. It wasn't every day that a student challenged the test itself, especially with such confidence. His explanation wasn't just a vague complaint about something feeling off. He laid out exactly where the problem went wrong and why it would lead everyone to the wrong answer. The way he spoke, calmly and clearly, made it impossible to ignore. The teacher, caught off guard, took another look at the test, and sure enough, XAE-12 was right. The realization sent a ripple through the room. The teacher, still processing what had just happened, decided to consult with the head of the department. After a quick review, they confirmed that the test did indeed contain a major flaw. Because of XAA-12's sharp eye, every student was given the chance to correct their answers. Some of his classmates couldn't help but joke that he should be the one grading the tests instead. Others just sat there, realizing they had just witnessed something they would probably remember for a long time. It didn't take long for word to spread beyond the classroom. Soon, the head teacher showed up to personally acknowledge what had happened. The moment could have been overwhelming for most kids, but XAE-12 remained unfazed.
Elon Musk is showing his youngest son, XAA-12, all about the family business.
As the room erupted into applause, he simply gave a small smile, as if the whole thing wasn't a big deal. He wasn't looking for attention since he had just seen something wrong and wanted to fix it. That attitude, that mix of humility and razor-sharp thinking, is exactly why people can't help but pay attention when he speaks. XAA-12's ability to spot the error wasn't just a lucky catch. It was a reflection of the way his mind works. He doesn't just memorize information, he understands it. That level of critical thinking isn't something you see in every child. It's the kind of intelligence that comes from constant exposure to complex ideas and problem-solving from an early age. And when you think about his upbringing, it makes perfect sense. Elon Musk isn't just a billionaire businessman. He's someone who built companies that most people thought were impossible. SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, every one of them is based on pushing past limits and solving problems that others ignore. Growing up in that kind of environment, XAE-12 was bound to develop a different way of looking at the world. He's being raised in a space where questions are encouraged, where technology and logic are everyday topics, and where failure is just part of figuring things out. That kind of upbringing shapes a person's mind in ways traditional education simply can't. It all boils down to Elon Musk's pattern of upbringing. Get ready for the most epic moment of the video. We hope you enjoyed watching this video. Remember to like, share it, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it.